Well, I'm Bob Barr, and I'm the president of the Long Beach Blues Society. We got started with the Long Beach Blues Society through the New Blues Festival, which Bill Grisalia, who's the incorporator of the Long Beach Blues Society, and myself decided we were going to spring off from the New Blues Festival. And the New Blues Festival we started 5, 6 years ago. And we've done several festivals in 3 different cities. And what we wanted to do was give something to the community that, because the community's given so much to us. And by allowing us to do the festival in Long Beach and make this thing really work and rebuild something that was and make it new and fresh again. I'm talking about the old Long Beach Blues Festival that started many, many years ago. And then it stopped. We started the New Blues Festival, and from that, it came the Long Beach Blues Society. I'm the president of the Long Beach Blues Society, and what I do is I oversee things at the functions that we do. When we have special events, I'm there to help with anything and everybody. I speak at different events. I talk about our charity work when at the events. Well, I give my time to the Long Beach Blues Society because it's my passion. It's something that I enjoy doing because I enjoy giving back to the community, like I mentioned before. It's getting involved with the seniors, getting involved with the vets, getting involved with the kids at the school, talking with the teachers, speaking with people out in the community about what we're doing and the goals that we're trying to attain here, of the different charity functions that we're trying to do. These are all the things that concern me and why I do it. What the kids get, the young people get from the Long Beach Blues Society and the Blues in Schools program is a special relationship with the musicians who come in there and teach them how to play. They get a little one-on-one, as we've done at Renaissance School, where we've had Bernie Pearl actually lead the kids in a jam and show them how to play a 12-bar blues. We had different players come in and perform with the kids. Scott Griffith of Boxcar 7, he was a special person that came in and performed there. His daughter actually went to that school. In fact, of the schools we went to, several people, including Bill, has had children at the different schools over the years, and so we're giving back to those same schools that the kids that part of the families of the Blues Association, Blues Society worked with. Well, the Blues for Vets program is really more about upliftment, because we go into the VA and we do performances for the veterans. And we've had some of the veterans actually come in and join us and play. But we've had various players come in and do performances. And these performances basically were just uplifting people. We've been in the spinal unit and in the unit for the visually impaired. And these people, they don't get a lot of outside contact. So doing this it brightens their day. It gives them something to talk about. It gives them a feeling of people care. And that's what we are. We're a group that cares. Well, the Blues for Seniors program, again, like the Veterans program, is more of upliftment and engagement with people that are boxed in. They don't get to get out a lot. And so it gives them an opportunity to get up and dance and enjoy live music. And that's really what all of this is about, is enjoying live music. People are so stuck with just hearing little things in their ears and digital sounds. Having a real sound come out at you through speakers and live performance is engaging and is vibrant, and it brings people to life. And there's nothing like it in the world. And when we bring that to people, they are thrilled beyond belief. The importance of doing live events from us at the Long Beach Blues Society to the community is a special gift from us to the community, and the community responds in kind. The love that we've generated, the positive energy that we've generated, the outreach that we have done in various different parts of Long Beach. I mean, we've been in every different section of town, to every ethnic group in the area. We have performed, and we have been embraced by what we've been doing, and it's a love affair. One of my favorite moments in the Long Beach Blues Society, when we were doing a Blues in Schools program, was a day when Bernie Pearl was leading the band in a 12-bar blues jam that I mentioned a little bit earlier. There were all these kids there. They were all horn players. By the way, this was like a first-year jazz class, and so they were they were good horn players. But they brought their guitars because they were going to learn to play blues. They were going to learn to play that 12-bar blues stuff. They were going to learn some slow blues. Anyway, so Bernie is showing them how to do a 12-bar blues. There's all these kids, and one boy out of all those kids decided, he picked up his guitar, he put it down, he picked up his trombone and was the only guy in the room holding his horn. He's up there, and Bernie points to each one of them. First time up, he does not have a freaking clue as to what the heck is going on here. Second time up, he's kind of got a feel for it. Third time up, Bernie points to it, my brain explodes. The kid starts wailing away. He has got the idea of how to jam on a 12-bar blues and take it a solo just randomly. It was a beautiful experience. Everybody loved it. When we were at the VA, there were men there that were in beds, and they're basically immobile, and people wheeled them out there. And watching their heads rise and smiling and listening to the music was like worth $1 million. It was just like a pot of gold just like laid on us, because we had made these guys' day a magnificent thing. One day at the Blues for Seniors program that we did at the Senior Center on 4th Street, the one thing that had to be noted was all the people getting up and dancing. You know, it's like having a live band there and watching these folks that are slightly older than me getting up and boogieing around to some just R&B music, you know, and blues. They were just digging it. And it was lovely watching the ladies get up there and sway to the music. It is a love affair, as I mentioned before. Blues is a 2% market. And in that market is a hardcore community of people that really love a certain style of music. It transcends over into other areas. Blues is an ever-changing music. And from its evolution from the early days of people like Blind Lemon Jefferson to the current people that are the blues stars of the day, like Joe Bonamassa and people like that. And all the people in between, the English bands that revived the whole thing, that gave the black guys, the artists that started this whole genre, a new foothold in the late 50s and early 60s and going into the 60s and 70s because of people like the Ash Grove. That was the hotbed of blues in LA from the late 50s going into the early 70s. Every blues musician worth his salt, gospel and folk singers too, but every blues man worth his salt played that room. And you saw people like Mance Lipscomb, like Lightning Hopkins, Reverend Gary Davis. These people, when they performed, they shook the earth. And when you see them live, when you see this music and you feel it, your world is moving. It is something that is intangible. You can't really put your finger on it. It's a feeling that comes inside and won't let you go. And once you've got it, you're on for the ride, buddy. I'd like to talk directly to the Long Beach Blues Society members and future members. I want to talk about a commitment to our community and a commitment to make things better than they ever have been before. We are stuck in the middle of a pandemic. Our lives have been changed in a very, very dramatic way. And now's the time for all of us to gather together as one and make something really big happen in the Long Beach community. And we can do that utilizing the Long Beach Blues Society as a tool to open up many doors in the community and for all the players and everybody that loves blues music to come and just like be a part of this special thing that we're doing.